I started 4 years ago, and it was kind of asked to do it because they were cutting jobs, and then mine was going to be cut, so I had to do the Cree program. So I'm thinking I have to refresh my Cree. I haven't spoken Cree in probably since I was a little girl. So teaching the Cree is also refreshing my Cree. And the way I remembered my Cree is I think in Cree, and I remember exactly the way my mom would say it. That's how I keep my Cree. My sister keeps hers like that too. She thinks in Cree. Like I see a truck, there's a truck there, I'll think in Cree. Or I see a horse over there, mistatim guti ayaw. I spoke English till I probably spoke Cree when I was little, but I learned English before I went to school. Um, my sister Martha was our teacher. We learned to read and write before we even went to school, Pauline and I. But then we started when we were 7 years old too, so we knew to read and write. My sister was always destined to be a teacher, so she was. And what else? I I find it hard teaching kids. The little ones are good. They all want to learn, but the older ones, well, I want to learn. I want to learn Spanish. I want to learn French. And I say, well, maybe you can find some apps after school if you want to learn those things. Right now, Northland, it's mandatory that we learn Cree. And it's hard trying to teach kids to speak Cree when they don't want to. Most of them don't want to. Just the 5 and 6 there where you did the video with, they're really interested. So it was easy to teach them. And I have no training. I know I took the early childhood training. I could teach kindergarten ECS. That was my training, but to be a certified teacher I'm not. So, and without any resources, I thought it was very hard. But I'm getting better at it. And I've tried so many different things to try and interest the kids and trying to get them to learn. And then we do CTS in the spring and in the fall. It's called CTS week. We teach, or we teach. I taught moccasin making, or they learn to sew. Culture week out in May, they learn to hunt, trap. They learn to make lean-tos, put up teepees, build things, cook outside traditional meats. So that's what we've been doing at Prairie School. Yeah, their parents don't speak Cree, so whatever they learn, they go home and they have no one to talk to unless there's another sibling. But I find they're learning more Cree than they think they know. Yeah, because I did a little quiz with them and they remember a lot. They know more than they think they know. And most of them live traditionally. Their parents hunt, they make dry meat, they go camping. And I always tell them that. I said, you guys live traditionally. You guys don't realize that. I know one teacher asked them, what's your traditions? I don't know. They're going to the teacher. And I said, oh my goodness. We just did jigging during Métis week, and they go hunting. Their parents make dry meat. They harvest their moose. Yeah, they know they're more traditional than they know. Immersion. I think immersion. Get the elders in there to do it, because French immersion, it works. They speak French, right? They don't have. It's only ECS to grade 9 Cree. It used to be only elementary. When I started, then they started in grade 7, then they had grade 9, then they had grade 10 for a little while. I did when I first started, and then Lorraine Cardinal Roy had us going once a month, so we've been making our own resources and compiling them. So we do have more resources now,
And where are
but
these
like my
resources?
word searches, if I needed a word search or a word scramble and then I make my own.
At school or?
They sent them to us, and we made videos, and we made the colors in video, the color and animals in video. We made clothing in video, so we have all those. Those are the resources we made. So then the kids don't get tired of me talking, then I'll just play those videos. It's something that we have to try. I'm hoping that it'll work. And the kids are losing respect for elders, so I don't know how it would be. And what else can I say? Alberta Education has a curriculum guide now from ECS to grade 12. That's helpful too. So now, so now we have to do our long range plans. Each month is a theme, and then we put our outcomes in there, and we put all the Cree words we're going to use in there. So now when we make our unit plans, we take them from the long range, and then from the unit plans we'll do our lesson plans. I read the other day, a month ago I read on Facebook, I wish I had learned Cree in school. And then that's probably what these kids will be saying, but I think I'm getting through to them a bit, so like I'm trying different things, like to teach different ways, there's different strategies. I think for the future, if the kids are going to speak Cree, I think their parents need to learn. I think there should be a Cree program for the parents as well, if someone's willing, and if the parents are willing, right? Because we need our language back. It's just about gone here.